In this video, discover the top 10 things to do while in New York City. These attractions will help you make the most of your trip to the Big Apple. Stick around until the end of the video for some bonus material on sporting events in the city. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment about your favorite things to do in New York City. Let's dive in. Number 10, Grand Central Terminal. Grand Central Terminal, completed in 1913, is more than just a train station, it's an architectural marvel. The main concourse, containing its celestial-themed ceiling and iconic four-face clock, is a must-see. The terminal is also home to high-end shops and dining options ranging from oyster bars to bakeries. Don't miss the Whispering Gallery, located near the Oyster Bar. You can stand in one corner of the arched hallway and clearly hear someone speaking from the opposite corner. It's a quirky and fun experience. Pro tip: look up at the terminal's ceiling to admire the beautiful Zodiac mural. Number 9, Times Square. Times Square is an electrifying experience. It's located at the intersection of Broadway and 7th Avenue in the heart of Midtown Manhattan. The area is known for its massive digital billboards, vibrant lights, and bustling crowds. Every year, over 50 million tourists make their way to Times Square, making it one of the world's most visited tourist destinations. The square is also home to the famous Broadway Theater District, which hosts some of the world's best theater productions. Whether you're into musicals or dramas, the Broadway experience is unmatched. In addition, Times Square offers plenty of shopping, from flagship stores like the Disney Store and M&M's World to unique New York souvenirs. At night, the square takes on an even more magical atmosphere as the neon lights bathe the streets, transforming it into the iconic spectacle known worldwide. Be sure to walk through Times Square both during the day and at night to appreciate its full effect. Pro tip: visit during New Year's Eve to witness the world-famous ball drop, or if you're around at 11:57 p.m. any night, you'll catch a short art show on the electronic billboards. Number 8, Museums. New York City is a cultural hub, home to some of the world's most renowned museums. The Museum of Modern Art, or MoMA, houses one of the finest collections of modern art, showcasing works by artists like Picasso, Van Gogh, and Warhol. Its design galleries and rotating exhibitions offer something new every time you visit. The Guggenheim Museum, designed by Frank Lloyd Wright, is an architectural masterpiece in itself. Its spiral interior features a diverse collection of modern and contemporary art. Even if you're not an art enthusiast, the building alone is worth a visit. The New York Transit Museum, located in a decommissioned subway station in Brooklyn, offers a fascinating glimpse into the history of New York's subway system. Visitors can walk through vintage subway cars and explore the evolution of public transportation in the city. The Metropolitan Museum of Art, often called the Met, is the largest art museum in the U.S. and houses more than 1.5 million works of art spanning 5,000 years of history. From ancient Egyptian artifacts to Renaissance masterpieces, the Met offers a comprehensive journey through global art. Its iconic steps have also become a cultural landmark, featured in numerous films and TV shows. The American Museum of Natural History, located just across from Central Park, is one of the most famous museums in the world, showcasing everything from dinosaur skeletons to exhibits on human cultures. One of its coolest features is the Hayden Planetarium, offering a breathtaking journey through space. The Intrepid Sea, Air and Space Museum is an exciting interactive experience located aboard the historic USS Intrepid, an aircraft carrier that served in World War II and the Vietnam War. Visitors can explore fighter jets, the Concorde, and even the Space Shuttle Enterprise. This museum uniquely blends military history with aviation and space exploration, making it a must-see for adventure enthusiasts. Number 7, Wall Street. Wall Street is synonymous with New York's financial power. The famous street is home to the New York Stock Exchange, the world's largest stock exchange by market capitalization. Nearby, you'll find Federal Hall, where George Washington was inaugurated as the first president of the United States in 1789. Take a walk through the area and snap a picture with the iconic Charging Bull statue, a symbol of financial optimism and prosperity. Just a few blocks away is the Fearless Girl statue, representing gender equality and empowerment in the corporate world. Located just steps away from Wall Street, Trinity Church is not only a stunning piece of Gothic architecture, but also the final resting place of Founding Father Alexander Hamilton. Pro tip: visit early in the morning or on weekends when the area is less crowded. Number 6. Famous buildings. New York City's skyline is one of the most recognizable in the world, and it's dotted with iconic buildings, both old and new. Vessel, located in the Hudson Yards. The Vessel is a honeycomb-like structure made up of interconnected staircases. Opened in 2019, it has quickly become a popular attraction for tourists and offers a unique perspective of the surrounding area. 30 Rockefeller Plaza. Part of the Rockefeller Center, this building is famous for its observation deck called Top of the Rock, which provides one of the best views of Central Park. Built in 1933, the Rockefeller Center is also a hub for shopping and dining, and its annual Christmas tree lighting is one of New York's most cherished holiday traditions. It's also home to NBC Studios and the iconic ice skating rink, making it a must-see destination year-round. Flatiron Building. This is one of New York's most iconic structures, famed for its unique triangular shape, which resembles a clothes iron. Completed in 1902, it was one of the city's first skyscrapers. Its unusual design allows it to fit perfectly at the intersection of Fifth Avenue and Broadway, and it has been featured in numerous films and photographs, becoming a symbol of New York's architectural innovation. Chrysler Building, a masterpiece of Art Deco architecture. The Chrysler Building was the tallest building in the world for a brief moment in 1930 before being overtaken by the Empire State Building. Its shining stainless steel spire, designed to resemble the hood ornaments of Chrysler cars, adds to its unique flair. The building is not just an architectural wonder, but a symbol of the American automotive industry's golden age. Empire State Building, completed in 1931, this Art Deco skyscraper is one of the most famous landmarks in the world. It held the title of the world's tallest building for nearly 40 years. The Empire State Building offers 2 observation decks, one on the 86th floor and a higher one on the 102nd floor. Both provide spectacular views of the city, especially at sunset. New York Public Library. The library, located on Fifth Avenue, is as much a cultural hub as it is an architectural marvel. With its iconic marble lions, patience and fortitude guarding the entrance, the library has been a setting for countless films and books. It houses millions of volumes, making it one of the largest libraries in the world, and it's free to visit for both locals and tourists. St. Patrick's Cathedral. This cathedral is the largest Gothic Revival Catholic cathedral in North America. Located in the heart of Manhattan, completed in 1879, it stands as a spiritual and architectural landmark amidst the hustle of the city. The cathedral spires rise to 330 feet, and its interior, with stunning stained glass windows and intricate altars, provides a peaceful respite from the urban chaos outside. Number 5. Little Italy and Chinatown. Both Little Italy and Chinatown are cultural hotspots located in Lower Manhattan. Little Italy, once home to a large Italian immigrant community, Little Italy is now best known for its Italian restaurants and cafes. Mulberry Street, the heart of the neighborhood, is always bustling with locals and tourists alike. Little Italy is also known for the Feast of San Gennaro, a vibrant festival held every September featuring food, parades, and live entertainment. Chinatown. Just steps away from Little Italy, Chinatown is one of the largest Chinese enclaves outside Asia. The area is packed with authentic Chinese restaurants, street vendors, and souvenir shops. While you're there, be sure to visit Columbus Park, where locals gather for Tai Chi, and check out the bustling markets selling everything from fresh produce to handmade trinkets. Number 4. Parks. New York City is home to some of the most famous parks in the world, offering a natural escape from the urban jungle. Here are a few of the must-visit parks. Central Park. Spanning 843 acres, Central Park is a massive green oasis in the middle of Manhattan. Opened in 1858, it's a perfect escape from the hustle and bustle of the city, offering countless spots for relaxation, picnics, and outdoor activities. The park is home to iconic landmarks like Bethesda Terrace, Belvedere Castle, Bow Bridge, Cleopatra's Needle, and Sheep Meadow, where you can often spot New Yorkers soaking up the sun. If you're looking for adventure, you can rent a bike or a rowboat, or explore one of Central Park's 26,000 trees on a guided walking tour. For the history buffs, Central Park is also steeped in fascinating stories. Did you know that the area was once home to a community called Seneca Village, a significant 19th century African American settlement? Today, you can still see plaques and markers in the park commemorating the village. If you're visiting with kids, Central Park offers over 21 playgrounds, and if you're a nature lover, there's an entire section of the park known as the Ramble, which is a 36-acre woodland designed to feel like a rural forest. For movie lovers, Central Park has been the backdrop for countless famous films such as Home Alone 2, Enchanted, and When Harry Met Sally. You can even take a movie site tour to relive your favorite cinematic moments. Lastly, don't miss the Central Park Zoo, where you can get up close with over 130 species of animals, including sea lions, snow leopards, and penguins. And if you're visiting during the winter months, be sure to check out the Woolman Rink for some ice skating with a view of the Manhattan skyline. Bryant Park. Located between 5th and 6th Avenues, Bryant Park offers a peaceful green space amidst Midtown Manhattan skyscrapers. It's a great spot for lunch, with plenty of seating, free Wi-Fi, and seasonal activities, like ice skating in the winter. In the summer, the park hosts movie nights, yoga classes, and a variety of performances. The High Line. This elevated park was built on a former railroad track and stretches for nearly 1.5 miles along the west side of Manhattan, lined with gardens, art installations, and breathtaking views of the Hudson River and Manhattan's architecture. It's a great spot for a leisurely stroll. You'll also find food vendors and plenty of spots to relax and enjoy the scenery. Pro tip, explore the smaller, lesser-known parks like Washington Square Park in Greenwich Village, famous for its triumphal arch and lively atmosphere. Number 3. One World Observatory and 9/11 Memorial. The One World Observatory is located at the top of One World Trade Center, the tallest building in the Western Hemisphere, standing at 1,776 feet. The observatory offers breathtaking panoramic views of New York City from over 1,250 feet above ground. Visitors start their journey in a high-tech elevator that takes them up to the 102nd floor in just 47 seconds, while showing a time-lapse of New York City's skyline developing over the centuries. Once inside, there's an interactive presentation about New York, culminating in the screen lifting to reveal the city's skyline. The observatory offers views in all directions, allowing you to spot landmarks like the Statue of Liberty, Empire State Building, and Brooklyn Bridge. Just below One World Trade Center is the 9/11 Memorial, which honors the victims of the September 11th attacks. 2 reflecting pools remain where the Twin Towers once stood, with the names of all the victims inscribed around them. Nearby, you'll find the Survivor Tree, which was miraculously recovered from the rubble and stands as a symbol of resilience. The adjacent 9/11 Museum provides an in-depth look at the events of that tragic day and the rebuilding process that followed. Pro tip, don't miss the Oculus, a stunning transportation hub and shopping mall located across the street from the museum. It is designed to resemble a dove in flight. Number 2. Brooklyn Bridge. The Brooklyn Bridge, completed in 1883, is an iconic suspension bridge that connects Manhattan to Brooklyn. Spanning 1,596 feet, it offers some of the best views of the New York skyline, especially at sunrise or sunset. The bridge is open to pedestrians and cyclists, and a walk across it typically takes 20 to 30 minutes each way. Once you reach Brooklyn, explore the Dumbo neighborhood, known for its cobblestone streets, art galleries, and trendy cafes. The nearby Brooklyn Bridge Park also offers amazing views of the bridge and Manhattan skyline. Pro tip: visit early in the morning or late in the evening to avoid the crowds and take the best photos. Number 1. Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island. The Statue of Liberty is one of the most recognizable symbols of freedom in the world, gifted by France in 1886 to celebrate the friendship between the two nations and commemorate the ideals of liberty and democracy. The statue stands proudly on Liberty Island in New York Harbor. Designed by sculptor Frederic Auguste Bartholdi and engineered by Gustave Eiffel, the statue was intended to symbolize enlightenment, as she holds a torch high above her head to light the way to freedom. Lady Liberty stands 305 feet tall, from the ground to the tip of the torch, and became a symbol of hope for the millions of immigrants arriving in America by ship. Visitors today can take a ferry to the island, where they can explore the pedestal, museum, or even climb the 354 steps to the crown for an unbeatable view of the harbor and Manhattan's skyline. Next door on Ellis Island is the Immigration Museum, which tells the stories of the over 12 million immigrants who passed through its doors between 1892 and 1954 in search of a better life. At its peak in the early 20th century, Ellis Island processed thousands of hopeful new Americans each day, examining their health and legal status before allowing them to enter the country. For many, it was a place of both great fear and hope, where dreams of a new life could either begin or be dashed. Today, the museum preserves these stories through exhibits, photographs, and personal testimonies, allowing visitors to trace their own family history or learn more about this pivotal period in American history. A visit to both islands provides a powerful insight into the nation's heritage and its enduring ideals of liberty and opportunity. Pro tip: if you're short on time, take the Staten Island Ferry, which passes close to the Statue of Liberty and offers great views for free. Bonus: sporting events in the city. New York City is a hub for professional sports, boasting several iconic teams across various leagues. For basketball fans, the city is home to the New York Knicks and the Brooklyn Nets. If you're a baseball enthusiast, you can catch the legendary New York Yankees or the New York Mets. Football lovers can cheer for the New York Giants or New York Jets. Hockey fans have plenty of options too, with the New York Rangers and the New York Islanders, and even the New Jersey Devils right across the river. For soccer enthusiasts, New York is represented in Major League Soccer by New York City FC and the New York Red Bulls. Women's professional sports are also represented, with the New York Liberty leading the charge in the WNBA. In addition to team sports, NYC hosts one of the biggest tennis events in the world, the US Open, held annually in late August and early September at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in Queens. It attracts the top tennis players globally and is a must-see for any sports fan visiting the city. With such a rich sporting culture, New York offers endless excitement for sports fans throughout the year. That wraps up the top 10 things to do in New York City. Whether you're exploring iconic landmarks or hidden gems, the city has something for everyone. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment on what city you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching. New York City.